Hello, this is Jeff Kelly, and in this video, I want to talk to you about what is a motion for relief. Well, before we get into that, we're going to have to talk about what is the automatic stay. So, the automatic stay is like the magic umbrella that covers you when you're in a Chapter 13 or Chapter 7, and it basically tells the creditor, stop, you can't foreclose on the house, you can't take the car, you can't do anything. Everything is protected by the magic umbrella we call the automatic stay. So, if a creditor is wanting to repossess a car or foreclose on a house, they are going to file something called a motion for relief from the automatic stay. Now, typically you see this most with houses. So if you've got a house and, let's just say it's worth $300,000, you're making your mortgage payment, let's say $1,900 a month, and your Chapter 13 case is chugging along and you start missing a few payments here, a few payments there, well, that it won't be long before the mortgage company is going to file something called a motion for relief. Why do they want to remove the magic umbrella that hangs over you? Well, they want to foreclose on you. They want to take the house. That's why they try to file these motions for relief. These are very serious matters. You definitely need to, call your bankruptcy attorney if a motion for relief has been filed against you, so you know exactly what's going on. Are there options? Sometimes there are. In most cases, when you're dealing with a house situation, we can take the arrearages on the house and try to come up with a plan to catch those up. But you're going to have to be paying extra, in addition to your regular Chapter 13 payment and in addition to your regular mortgage payment to catch up those arrears. That can be very difficult for people. But another thing to take in mind is that your creditor attorney, they get to charge you typically $900 in attorney's fees just for filing that motion for relief. And that has to get paid back as well. Typically, when we work out a consent order to save a house after a motion for relief, there is something called a period of strict compliance. And that means if you miss that mortgage payment for any reason whatsoever, the stay is automatically lifted, which means they can start the foreclosure process if they want to, and you are at the mercy of the foreclosure company. I had a client the other day tell me, well, I know my mortgage company's nice. They would never want to take my house from me. Are you kidding? Of course they would love to foreclose on you. Of course they would love to kick you out of your house, because in most cases right now, there are tons of equity in these properties, and they are all about making money at your expense. So don't think for a minute that, oh, I can just skip a mortgage payment here, a mortgage payment there, and nothing is going to happen. No, 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 no. When it comes to cars, you will typically see motions for relief get filed quickly when somebody lets full coverage insurance lap on the vehicle. Don't do that. If you want to keep your stuff and you want to keep the protection of the bankruptcy case in place, you got to keep making your car payments, got to keep making your house payments. If you have any questions at all, you talk to your bankruptcy attorney. Thank you for tuning in.